We're back, although ISE never really went away, having squeezed in their 2020 edition just before the COVID cloak came down in February 2020 in Amsterdam. It's resurrected its fortunes here in Barcelona and in London for a couple of boutique editions, and now the inaugural Barcelona show, which it announced in 2018, is finally arrived. Despite the fact that there's 500 fewer exhibitors here this year, the show halls seem expansive and well laid out. As you go from the CD hall in Hall 2 into Hall 3, you'll see the big company names such as Crestron. You'll see Samsung, you'll see Lang, you'll see Christie, all vying for attention there. Behind that, you'll see LG. Of course, LG were the first big company to really cancel in 2020, and they're back. That's quite telling. Also quite telling is that, COVID hasn't gone away. Many Chinese exhibitors had to pull out or not send their staff in 2020, and that theme has continued this year. Beyond Hall 5 in Hall 7, the audio hall is a perfectly good representation of the audio community as it stands. Less line arrays as ever, more networking, more install solutions seem to be on offer there. Opposite the audio hall, the digital signage boulevard beckons and entices with a glittering array of solutions. ISE's development was, of course, stunted by the pandemic. How the double whammy of relocating to this peripheral area of Europe will work, we don't know, and that question will be answered over the next 4 days. Some of the exhibitors we spoke to inside earlier were predicting a 50% shortfall in visitors and not really expecting anyone from the APAC to turn up. This will have a much more European feel to it as a result. During the COVID pandemic, of course, we all became familiarised with Zoom and Teams and all the conferencing solutions that enable us to continue doing in business because we couldn't travel. And those businesses are going to be thriving here. So we've survived with Zoom and Teams and conferencing solutions, but the reason we're back is to meet in person. I think there's an overwhelming desire by everybody who's come here to meet again and talk business, go forward. Not so much carry on where we left off before, but to strike out and do business in a more meaningful way. You can see a shape of things to come. There's a few booths outside the main halls which are primarily set up for networking. This may be the way it's going to go. I don't know. It won't suit Samsung and Lang for sure. But I think going forward, in-person networking, smaller boutique solutions will take us forward to the next stage. Of course, it's not just confined to the show. There's additional elements here at ISE which are enticing beyond the Fira. There's the ISE Immersive Art Experience. There's a very packed conferencing programme going on behind me, including the Internet of Things, a 3-day programme. Obviously, being in Barcelona by the Mediterranean, you've got the Super Yacht Technology Conference. Of course you have. So we don't know what to expect, really. We're here and we're very happy to be here because obviously Catalan food, sunshine, it's somewhere different. We've been cooped up in the ride for a long, long time, and as much as we miss Amsterdam, we're embracing Barcelona. By day 4, we'll be able to answer a lot of the questions that we're asking now, both from a visitor and an exhibitor perspective, how this show is going to go. But in the meantime, please tune in on our social media platforms, on our website, with updates from the show floor. There seems to be a lot happening, a lot of launches, and we're really looking forward to catching up with old friends and new ones and reviewing this show in full.